Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center, rocking down the middle. And for Atlanta, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I would be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now Daniels after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Johnson with a screen on Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Ware, good.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Young against Hero. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Young's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Miami's on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Burks can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Johnson with a screen on Hero. They get it again on the wing. Daniels misses the 3. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ware passes to Adebayo. A three-pointer off the mark. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 in the field. It's Young on the wing. Fades and shoots. Pass to Rizachet. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Kicks it out to Johnson. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here's Adebayo outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Got that one up quick. Young's got 9.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
They grab their own miss. Okongwu kicks to Young for the 3. Another miss by Young. The Heat trail by 6. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
They were raving about the opposing player. In this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Nailed from 3-point land.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like we're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Young from the arc. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Burks the pass to Hero. Out to the right wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Young from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now Young, following the 3-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. The 3, Again, Young missing. Johnson against Adebayo. There's a screen. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a set. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Shea. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's LeVert in at the one. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Robinson for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Duncan Robinson with great focus to get the finish.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Now, Niang after the missed three from Kyle Anderson. And it's Shea missing. The Heat trail by 10. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Mann. Takes the three. And the three ball is good. Mann's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Larson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. Screen by Niang. He had a nice open look right there. Mann's got 8 points. The Heat trail by 15. Robinson for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Anderson's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Robinson. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 18. To end the drought. Hero no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. Trains the three-pointer.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter, and Trae Young finds his. He's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Here's Wiggins. It's stolen by Johnson. LeVert with a wide-open look. No good on the triple. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Now, here is Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit. Works for 3. No good that time.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Okongwu with a screen on Burks. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. No one covering. Daniels has got 6. So here's Burks. No scoring in this one. And taken away by Johnson. Young outside. Pass to Okongwu. Shea in the corner. 1 second left.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Hero. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at center.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
To the left wing. Shea wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young. Shea has got 6.
Assisted.
Wiggins inside the line. They get it back. Burks for 3. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
And here's Young from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks the pass to Ware. Deep Adebayo. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. The 3. It's good from long range. Young's got 24 points.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Traps in the tray.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Shots good by Hero.
And Hero, early on in his career, finds himself in these big-time moments.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there's some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
From downtown, rebounded by the Hawks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Young against Hero. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Works for 3. Here's Adebayo. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points for Rizachet.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 6.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
And here's Young from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Okongwu with a screen on Burks. Daniels, no good. Heat have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And Bam dropping another dime, never shy about sharing the ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Young from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Robinson drives in. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Got it up. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's Krejci. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Anderson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Robinson. Hero kicks to Robinson. Here's the 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Krejci. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Burks, he's checked in for the Heat. Screen by Niang. Three-pointer, LeVert. They get the rebound. Back to Niang. Pass to LeVert. Tipped away. And here comes the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Hero, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Here's Krejci. It's hauled in by the Heat. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Burks for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Krejci passes to LeVert. Niang in the corner. Out left to the wing. Pass to LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. Capella, the pass to Mann. Burks with the steal. Here's Highsmith. Outside for Robinson. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Hero from long range. Pass to Burks for 3. Wiggins outside. There's the 3. Burks can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 23. Here's Krejci. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Krejci's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Hero. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Nancy's checked in for Capella.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
To the paint. And Nance kicks to Niang. 6 to shoot. Here's Krejci. And the 3 off target. Heat have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
They get it back. Pass to LeVert. Krejci passes to LeVert. Screen by Niang. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Miami no good on that time either. Back to Niang. Fires from way outside. off target with that shot. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now Washington starting 5. We've got George, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Sarr in at the 5. Takes the 3, and no good. Here's Young. Johnson a screen on Poole. Young from long range. First shot won't go.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
And the second free throw is good. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. 4-3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Rizashea. Johnson a screen on Middleton. The 3 from Rizashea. And it's Poole with a rebound. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Coulibaly. Gets the 3 to fall.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with...
Oh, my goodness, it counts!
Did that really go in?
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Coulibaly's got 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Allie, thank you. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Young can't hit. Washington has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Launches it from deep. That shot, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
The Hawks trailing. From deep. And it's Young again missing. For Washington, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
The 3. Young missing again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Daniels. Coulibaly defending. Young from long range hits the trifecta. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
It's Poole on the wing. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann, he's checked in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Young. Clock at 6. Pass to Kispert. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's the 3. Mann misses. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Capella. It's LeVert on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards out. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
They've got Terrence Mann, Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Risacher in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Mann misses. The Wizards with a lead. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Smart missing. LeVert up top. George defending. Back to LeVert. He shoots it. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The 3 from Risacher. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Your good mechanics and a high release. Risacher's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
They set the pick. Here's Carrington. Still no points. Can they get it? That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Niang a screen. LeVert passes to Mann. The 3 is up. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Carrington. Fade away. The rebound by Mann. The Hawks leading. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kispert, the pass to George. Back to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go for him.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't call for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Releases. The Wizards with another miss.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The Wizards shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Carrington no good. Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. Outside man. Back to LeVert for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. LeVert's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead, up 4. All right, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's George. And it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. Washington trailing. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
George, a screen on Young. Poole for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. Young from long range. Oh, the lethal 3 ball of Young.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Poole outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young looking over the floor. To the rim. Young.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
That'll hype his guys up. Middleton right back with one of his own.
Young missing again. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. Poole outside. Here's Middleton. Now Young with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Okongwu inside. The kick out to Johnson. Daniels passes to Young. Lets it go. 5 on the clock. Johnson finds Young. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Picked up by Okongwu. And Young the bucket on the assist from Rizachet. Young's got 9 points now in the second half. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
3-pointer. They get it back. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Fires the three. And it's Young again missing. The Wizards trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Young with the three right back at him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Niang comes in for Daniels, and LeVert subbed in for Young. And here's LeVert for three. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. The three. Carrington no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Out to the right wing. And here's a Kongwu for three. And Bay pulls it down. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And another miss by Washington. Well, the Hawks shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. And here's LeVert for three. Pass to Rizachet. Niang outside. Over Bay. Atlanta gets it back. Johnson on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Bay. The three is up. No luck on that one. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Karis LeVert. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Wizards trail by 4. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Mann. Lets it fly. Smart with the bucket.
Marcus Smart.
Here's Bufkin. LeVert with the ball. Pass to Mann. Back to LeVert. Now here's Bay, defended by Niang, to take the lead. And Bay is good for 3. Bay's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire. And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside man. Fires the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's the triple. And Bay is good for 3. Bay's got 6 in the quarter.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Young against Poole. Pass to Rizachet. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Over Poole. And Atlanta misses again.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And it's Coulibaly missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Young from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 27 points.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Middleton covering. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards trail by 5. They're running. Pass to Middleton. Now here's George. Middleton passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Coulibaly. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
And that one's good. Young.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Let's go with a 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A minute 9 left in the game. Young misses. The Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Sarr. And here's George, covered by Johnson. The 3-ball. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Okongwu a screen on Poole. Young finds Johnson. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Middleton. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To take the lead. Atlanta with a rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Now the Hawks with it. It's a 1-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Here's Middleton. It's George on the wing. From the arc. And he drills the triple!
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
They could win it! And there is the triple! A big three-pointer! Now are signaling for a review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now. The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double-check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And Middleton kicks to George. There's the pick. Poole finds Middleton. Kept alive. Fires the 3. Another miss by Middleton.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Ware. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Middleton outside. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Gets a very good look and converts.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Adebayo against George. Kicks it out to Wiggins. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Wiggins has got 5.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Middleton. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Got a piece of it. Hero against Poole. Hero kicks to Burks. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington.
Corey Kispert.
Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Kispert. Over in the corner, Hero. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Burks, the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
3 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Now here's Kispert. He started closely. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Burks, the pass to Hero. Poked away. Stolen by Kispert. Poole finds Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. The 3-pointer is right on target. Kispert's got 9.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Adebayo passes to Burks. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Koulibaly with it. Now defended by Adebayo. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Koulibaly, a miss that time. Would have put him up. Hero from deep three-point territory. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Alex Song. Second free throw, no good.
He will have 3.
And he nails the third. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. George is out there with Bay. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Champagnie in at the 5. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Now, here's Anderson. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. To the left side wing. Here's Carrington. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Robinson against Bay. And Duncan Robinson. good for 3. Robinson's got a pair of triples in the second half for Miami. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Smart. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last 3 go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
Pass to Jovic. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Carrington. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 3. In the corner, it's Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Bay with a screen on Hero.
Miami foul.
Wizards making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bay sets a screen. Lets it go with a 3. And Ware pulls it down. They get a hand on it. Pass to Bay. And we see Heat legend Dwayne Wade enjoying the proceeding.
Yeah, I mean, he helped create this winning culture in Miami. A tremendous two-way player in his day, and still holds the record for most blocks ever by a player 6'4" or shorter.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson, and Wiggins is subbed in for Robinson. Adebayo finds Wiggins, 3-pointer, and again Miami with the triple.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Pass to Middleton. Bay with it. Wizards passing it around. Outside, Smart. And here's Bay. And another miss by Washington. Burks with it. Now guarded by Middleton. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Bay. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Bay's got 5 now.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Adebayo kicks to Ware. Back to Adebayo. To the middle. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Over Middleton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter. Saw the pass to Smart. Down low. Deflects the pass. Bay against Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Burks on the wing. From past the arc. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, Burks is a lethal 3-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Now, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Burks. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ware's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside for Robinson. Here's Burks. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That'll do it for the first half. Miami ahead, up 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot draws. They're thinking about the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
When we talk about Adebayo's awareness, case in point.
Middleton, a screen on Burks. Connects from three-point range. Koulibaly's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Ware. And the Heat, another three.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's Koulibaly. The tray. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Miami leading by 10. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Song.
Now, what a quick move. Wiggins able to draw the contact. Defender completely off balance.
Wizards trail by 12. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. And I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George finds Koulibaly. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Poole with no one around. And another miss by Washington. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Poole. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Song. Middleton outside. They set the screen. Pass to Koulibaly. Fires for 3. Not as good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Poole.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And they recover it. Adebayo kicks to Burks. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero passes to Robinson. That 3 off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Middleton for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Middleton's got 5 now.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Hero attacking. Outside Robinson. 1:02 left in the third quarter. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Ware tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson finds Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Outside, Hero. Robinson a screen on Poole. Hero passes to Burks. Here's Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. Middleton on the wing. The shot releases from the wing and drills it. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Corey Kispert is out there with Bay. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. Miami leading by 4. Anderson dishes to Robinson. Anderson with the screen for Robinson. Pass to Larson. Back to Robinson. With the shot. And he swishes it right through. Robinson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Heat. And Robinson comes to help. Kispert kicks to Smart. Here's Carrington. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. Robinson sets a screen for Hero. Robinson passes to Highsmith. Robinson down low. Working on Bay. Basket counts. Wizards trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smart kicks to Bay. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Highsmith. Robinson for 3. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Smart up top. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Burks is checked in. Gill is checked in for the Wizards. Smart wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, it doesn't get any prettier than a corner 3. Marcus Smart would agree on that one.
Hero on the wing. Burks in the corner. Highsmith the pass to Burks. Fade away. Rebounded by the Wizards. Champagne's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart goes in. Here's Champagne. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Carrington. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Heat with the lead. Outside, Hero. Pass to Highsmith. They set the pick. Hero kicks to Burks. Outside Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's Kispert. Guarded by Robinson. Hands it from downtown.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Three-pointer. No good there. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ware kicks to Burks. They set the pick. That's to Ware. Outside, Hero. Here's Ware to end the cold streak. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. George dishes to Middleton. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Koulibaly. Shoots the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Big shot maker. Wiggins poised in the clutch.
Cool. Into the lane. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off target from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for George.
Miami foul. Tyler Hero. Third person foul. Team foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
For the Wizards, George.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Here's Ware. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display. And ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 13, Jordan.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Wizards ball.
"12 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Wiggins, and they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Andrew Wiggins.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Shooting for Washington.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Goes up off the... And it's all knotted up.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Smart. Oh, and he chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Kispert. Sadiq Bey is out there with Song. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Smart in at the 2. Kispert setting the pick for Bey. Back to Kispert. Beyond the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Koulibaly gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Has to wear. Now here's Adebayo to take the lead. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Kispert, the pass to Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Wiggins passes to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Hero. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Robinson. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Koulibaly with it. Picked up by Hero. Now Sarr. No good from outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Heat making a change here. Brooks is checked in. And then for Washington, George is checked in for Bey. Chris Milton comes in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Smart.
I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Burks kicks to Wiggins. Burks is straight on Middleton. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No doubt, making a concerted effort to attack. Wiggins draws the contact.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Jordan Poole. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby good night.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Bey. Middleton with a screen for Bey. And here's Middleton, covered by Wiggins. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo from long range. Okongwu with the rebound. Outside Young. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Burke's no good. Now here's Young. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Young. Miami making their last shot. Okongwu, a screen on hero. There's Young with the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The steal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Young missing again. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Wiggins from outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Ooh, ripped away. Outside Young. Takes a three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
If you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Again, the Heat misses.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hero against Young. Pass to Wiggins. This one for 3. Wiggins with another miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Heat trail by 4. Intercepted. Young from long range. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
3 points.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. There's Young with the 3. Cranes the triple. Young's got 15.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Atlanta has possession. Miami making their last shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Hawks lead by 8. Outside Young. 3-pointer. And it's Young again missing. The Heat have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. For 3, Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, he's not only accurate, he's got the range.
Now Young. 15 points in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And here's LeVert for three. Miami grabs the miss. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Again, the Heat misses. And the Hawks shooting only 31% to get this game underway. And the three off target. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. Larson, no good. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Here's LeVert. And the shot falls short that time. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. Oh, what? Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Rizachet. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Mann in at the small forward position. From behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. And here's LeVert. Still without a bucket. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brett, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Jovic passes to Anderson. Outside Robinson. From downtown. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
LeVert goes against Hero to the left wing. Here's Niang. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Launches a three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside man. Offensive board. Pass to Rizachet. A deep three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. You want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Ufkin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Niang. Outside man. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The Hawks lead by 5. Tries to keep it alive. For 3, Robinson. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside man. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Heat shooting at 30% here in the second. For 3, Robinson. Puts up a 3. Pass to Anderson. Launches it. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Anderson. Robinson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Outside man. Capella screen on Robinson. Here's Buffkin. Inside, back to man. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Burks passes to Robinson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Hawks shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Pass to Capella. Outside man. It's LeVert on the wing. Fires the three. Atlanta again missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Buffkin. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left in the first half of this one. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They're up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForte. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Miami trailing, and we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second-best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brad.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
Wiggins for 3. The 3 ball. And that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young from long range. Rebound Miami. Here's Wiggins. Outside Burks. He buries it from 3. Burks has got 6.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
There's a screen. Pass to Rizachet from deep three-point land. Adebayo grabs the board. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 1. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. To the paint. Back to Daniels. Takes the 3. And Atlanta misses again. Miami's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. A good look from Wiggins. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young from long range. Hits the three-pointer. Young's got 24 points.
Now that stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Burks for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 7 tonight. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Hero, the pass to Burks. With the fadeaway, knocks down the triple. Burks has got 9 points now in the quarter. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Young looking over the floor. Here's the 3. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And the Heat shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Offensive rebound. Wiggins from long range. Wiggins for the triple.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. There's Young with the 3. There's the 3. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Burks for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And here's the fast break from the arc. Young can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Young with it from downtown. The shot off that time, and we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front. They lead by 4, and we're coming back in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Atlanta, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 1 spot. Lets the 3 fly. Man misses. Heat leading by 7. Robinson for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's LeVert for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Hero, the pass to Robinson. Launches it out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And Atlanta making a change here. Nance is checked in. It's LeVert on the wing, defended by Burks. And Atlanta misses again. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And again, no good by Miami. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Nance in the post, defended by Burks. LeVert, that's good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Nance the screen. And Atlanta hits again from deep. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Robinson for 3. Nance pulls down the board.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Man misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Highsmith missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Young from long range. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 16th rebound on the night. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. This one for 3. Adebayo, that's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young from long range. The rebound by Ware.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Adebayo, no good. And the Hawks shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Young misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Johnson a screen on Hero. Pass to Rizichet. Young from long range. The rebound by Ware.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and we just don't want to see that.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Now Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Young. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Rizichet. Back to Young. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Three-pointer. And knocks down the 3.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young misses. And it's the Heat with the ball. Works for 3. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Johnson. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position.
Uh-oh! Count it!
It's just, you just don't practice that. What is that?
Adebayo from long range. Oh, he drained it from downtown. And a deep 3 from Young. Off target. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Young, no good. And the Wizards with possession. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Poole. Fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Poole gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Washington's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. George, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From outside the arc, again, Young missing. Now the Wizards with it. Pass to Song. Middleton for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Another miss by Young. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Coulibaly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
To the inside. The kick out to Young. Takes a 3. Again, Young missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Coulibaly. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
From deep 3-point territory. Again, Young missing. Wizards leading by 6. Fires from way outside. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 9 points.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And play stops as it looks like they come over the back here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, come on. He knows better than to commit that foul. If you don't have position, they're going to call that every time.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. And it's in there.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's the pick. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's LeVert. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three-point field goal.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Wizards lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reza Shea is out there with LeVert. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the 5. Niang, no good. Wizards leading by 3. Kispert with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Kispert setting the pick for Smart. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
LeVert with it. They need this. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
For 3, Kispert. Rebound by the Hawks. Knocked away. Stolen by George. Smart deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards. Screen by Niang. Mann passes to Capella. Here's LeVert. This one for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George against LeVert. George passes to Kispert. George sets a screen for Kispert. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kispert's got 5. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Reza Shea. Atlanta gets it back. Three-pointer, LeVert. The Hawks again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Lets it go from deep. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Here's Niang. Another shot. Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Mann.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They set the pick. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. That bucket in no time at all. Mann's got 5 points in the quarter.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open. Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Pass to Kispert. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Kispert's got 8 points. LeVert from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with us. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
George is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Song gets the bucket. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. From deep. Offensive rebound. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Johnson with a screen on Middleton. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
And here's George for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Okongwu with the screen for Young. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic to beat if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson with a screen on Poole. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Middleton outside. Takes the 3. And the foul called on Alex Song. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
For the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Fires from way outside. And it's LeVert missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
The rebound by Carrington. Washington leading now by 10. Pass to Bay. The three. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Niang. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Wizards have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Bay, no good. The Hawks trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Reza Shea can really do damage from the perimeter.
And it's LeVert missing. Wizards shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Tool, no good. The Hawks shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Now, here's Poole. Defense right on him. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Gill is checked in for Song. Corey Kispert comes in for George. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Jordan Poole. Bay, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Capella. Here's Buffkin. Smart with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Gill. Sinks the three-pointer.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
LeVert with a wide-open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. LeVert's got 12.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shoots the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision-making. And one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3-point field goal.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Larry Nance, LeVert out there with Terrence Mann. And Gay is in at the power forward position. Bay with the screen for Brogdon. For 3, Gay with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. For 3, Nance. The rebound by Brogdon. Inside, pass to Bay. Drills it from outside. Bay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From downtown, Krejci, no good. Wizards leading by 7. From past the arc, doesn't go that time. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The shot's good from Nance.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Here's Carrington. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 7. Man with it, working on Bay. For 3, Nance. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Smart. Holmes passes to Smart. Here's Carrington. Holmes, that's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Nance. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. On the wing, Nance. He's guarded by Brogdon. Nance sets a screen for LeVert. Offline with his three.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Outside to Brogdon. Bay with the screen for Brogdon. There's the three. Hands it from downtown. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Gay misses.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Holmes wide open. He fires. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. LeVert inside the line. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Hawks trail by 7. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Pass to man. From the arc. Rejected by Brogdon. .119 left to play here in the fourth. Knocks down the three ball. Brogdon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows for their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
They catch to Brogdon. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Poole, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young with no one around. No good on the three. And Washington has possession from deep three-point territory. Okongwu grabs the board. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And Poole puts up a deep three. The Wizards with another miss. And so Washington takes the win. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now here's George. Pass to Middleton. Back to George. The three. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Assisted by
Burks has got 5.
And this is what Burks is out here to do. Shoot the basketball at a high percentage. Really good form.
Here's Coulibaly. Off target from outside. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Ware. Outside Burks. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible. And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And that one's good. Coulibaly. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc, on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hero, the pass to Burks. Miami, no good that time either. Washington's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Coulibaly. Nails it from 3. Coulibaly's got his second basket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
The kick out to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
Exclamation 3 from Wiggins.
For Washington, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. George passes to Poole. Back to George. Now Middleton. From deep. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Middleton passes to Poole. Now Coulibaly. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ware. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. The 3 is up. Rebound Miami. Adebayo with it. Poole picks him up. Adebayo passes to Burks. And again, no good by Miami.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Coulibaly. George with it. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 6.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And there's the lob. Can't complete the lob. Washington leading by 4. Coulibaly on the wing. He's got 6. Middleton passes to George. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. The shot misses. Outside Koulibaly. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. 9 points in the game. And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Kevin Love out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. Anderson for 3. Rebound Washington.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kispert's shot is good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Anderson with space. Over to the wing. Here's Larson, defended by Kispert. And again, no good by Miami. Washington leading by 10. Smart right side. Launches a 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Heat have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Three-pointer Kispert. No good that time.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
So for Washington, Champagny comes in for Holmes, and Sadiq Bey subbed in for George. Kispert outside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Fires for 3. And again, Washington, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Hero. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Kispert's shot is good.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Pass to Middleton. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Bey, he's checked in for Kispert. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Hero outside. Out to the right wing. Adebayo from long range. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. They get the rebound. Fires from deep. The rebound by Burks.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Hero. They set a pick. Pass to Adebayo. From behind the arc. Miami, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 9. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Pass to Carrington. The 3. Counted from distance. Carrington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. PA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Here's Carrington. Rebound, Miami. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hey, from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Bay against Adebayo. Back to Burks. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Burks has got 11.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by Washington. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Smart for 3. Smart with a transition bucket.
That's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Hero left side. Hero on the wing. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's the Washington Wizards up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, one of the stories here, Alec Burks getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
George out there with Sarr. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Coulibaly in a 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Adebayo. Pass to Burks from deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Middleton. Now the Wizards in transition. To the right side. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Coulibaly's got 12.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Outside Burks. Adebayo from long range. Drills it from deep.
Adebayo. 3-point field goal.
Washington leading by 15. Coulibaly with it. Now Wiggins defending. Middleton from the outside. Rebound by the Heat. Burks passes to Wiggins. Burks against Middleton. The kick out to Wiggins. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Poole outside. George outside. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Burks has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hero. It's stolen by Poole. And they're pushing it up. George outside. Back to Coulibaly. Puts up a 3. Just 5 on the clock. Look at Poole showing the range.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Burks passes to Hero. Adebayo from long range. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hero with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Hero no good. Washington leading by 15. Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's Washington with the ball. They led by as many as 18. And here's Kispert from the arc. Out of bounds, Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And Washington making a change here. Bayes checked in. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kispert, the pass to Dar. Back to Kispert.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Heat trail by 15. Outside Burks. Shoots a fadeaway. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. Bay from long range. Buries it from 3. Bay's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Kispert on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Brogdon's checked in for Washington. Lets it go from deep. From deep, Brogdon!
Well, you must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon, yes, that's in his tool bag too.
Left side Anderson. Outside Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Poole. Robinson can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Washington has possession. 15-point game. Just 5 to shoot. Brogdon from outside. Rebound Miami. Here's Larson. No points yet. Kept alive. Outside Robinson. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Mitchell. Here's Larson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Washington looking in total control with this And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the center position. Yep, that one goes.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Champagny. They set the screen. Pass to Kispert, launches a 3. Anderson pulls it down.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Larson. Back to Robinson. There's the 3. Rebounded by Champagny. Washington leading by 15. Here's Kispert. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now the Wizards in transition. It's stolen. Pass to Larson. Hero outside. It's stolen by Smart. And here's Kispert from the arc. From beyond the arc, and then some. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Lets the three fly. Gill, no. Heat trail by 20. Here's Larson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Pass to Champagny. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And that one's good. Poole.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Knocks it loose. Down low.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
They get it back. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Burks. George with a steal. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins passes to Burks. Takes the three. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Can't hit from the corner.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Heat trail by 18.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Wizards.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Pass to Middleton. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo with it. Poole picks him up. Adebayo, that's good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Wizards foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Robinson against Johnson. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Basket is good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.